They tell them straight up, yeah, we want to buy a car in a dealership. They just don't want to deal with the bullshit. So the customer tells you they only have 10 minutes, right? Okay, great. So you do yourself a disservice if you start rushing. Because the reality of it is, A, I only have 10 minutes. I've heard a billion times, and they stood for 4 hours. B, I know what they're really saying. They're saying, don't waste my time. Right? And C, can we sell them a car in 10 minutes anyway?
Of course not. They know that.
They know that. So slow down. If they're rushing you, slow down and just be as efficient and focus as much as you can at whatever step of the process you're on. Because you can't do it in 10 minutes anyway. And by co-signing that they only have 10 minutes, you're giving them all the control. They're dragging you around the lot, or by allowing them to look at 5 different vehicles, you need to tighten that box a little bit, right? So tightening the box means, let's say they're driving a 2017 Honda Accord, right? Or 2019 Honda Accord, right? And they want to look at a few different vehicles. Okay. All right, Ryan, so let me ask you, are you looking for something bigger or smaller than what you're currently driving?
It could be either or. I don't mind.
Either. Okay, so let me ask you this. The Accord, do you feel like you have enough space in the Accord you're driving right now?
Yeah.
All right, and you feel like if you got another vehicle of the same size, it would satisfy all your family's needs?
Yeah.
Only because I know that typically more expensive vehicles also come with higher price points. So in the spirit of keeping the vehicle within your budget and still satisfying your needs, I think we should probably look at something similar to what you're driving now. What do you think?
That sounds okay, yeah.
Right? Like I'm guiding him, right? I'm guiding him, right? So I'm making the decision for him. I'm helping him unpack and process right in front of me. See, guys, a lot of times going home to think about it also means at this stage in the game that there's information overload, right? There's paralysis by analysis. You gave them so much information that you did them a disservice. You overwhelmed them, right? Where you have to guide them. Do you remember what I said last time we were here, that sales is the ability to nudge without pushing?
Yeah.
Remember, like teaching somebody how to ride a bike? You have to give them a little nudge, though. If it's just like, whatever you want, let's look at it, you're doing them a disservice. They don't even realize. You have to save them from themselves. So you have to tighten that box, right? Something bigger or smaller than when you're currently driving. Oh, maybe both. Okay, well, Ryan, let me ask you this. Have you ever been driving in the Accord that you have now and said to yourself, I wish I had something bigger? Probably not, right? I mean, you said that the car's treating you well, right? Wrong answer for him, right? And if so, how often is that? Oh, well, this one time I had to pick my kids up, and then the one parent was sick, and the other person was in Paris, and we crammed. Okay, so that was one time out of, how many trips? Well, just the once. Is the one trip worth going up maybe $100 or $150 per month in payment? Just out of curiosity, I just don't know like where the value lies. Well, no, I don't think so. Okay, great. Why don't we look at an Accord again? Right? You got to make it make sense. Help them unpack it. Don't be afraid that you're being too pushy. They need that. They want that. They want somebody to help them process this. I sent a text out today. You guys probably got it from the system that 86% of buyers say that they want to be able to ask questions in person because they need somebody. That's like the Carvana experiment. That could never work. The second biggest purchase we ever make, and we're not going to have somebody hold our hand through the process, it just doesn't even make sense. The reason why people want to use digital retail tools is because they want to get some of the legwork done. They want to have knowledge. They want to have confidence going in. They want to have empowerment. They don't want to feel like they're getting taken advantage of, but they want somebody to help them too. They want to consummate the deal in the showroom. That's a fact. Cox Automotive's done studies about it that they poll customers and they tell them straight up, yeah, we want to buy a car in a dealership. They just don't want to deal with the bullshit. They want to buy a car in a dealership. They just don't want to deal with the bullshit.